So prepare for some backstory, bitches.
The guard at the gate, he agrees with kind of good. You know, that's a reason. He does ask if he can look in the wagon, though, just to make sure there's nothing, contrabandy.
Do you consider a passed out female contraband?
Why is she passed out?
He got very drunk before we left.
Still salty from the whole situation. As my horse is dragging me, I say, "Do you consider a page of the Book of the Damned contraband?"
God damn it!
Hey, you wanted to be cunts. My character is a fucking bastard when you cross him, so he's still being dragged, by the way.
He's just being drug around on the ground behind the horse as he
You
yells
see him,
at him.
raise the finger.
Obviously, don't pay attention to anything he's saying because he's obviously an idiot.
Takes one to know one.
I just imagine like he gets like kind of louder and quieter as the horse drags you past him too.
Red shift, blue shift.
The guard is just horribly confused at this point. He sticks his head in the back of the wagon and sees the drunk snoring lady
With a bucket on her head.
Yeah, with a bucket on her head. He's just kind of unsure how to handle the whole thing right now. It's also late. He
had
asked,
a hell of a day already too.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some shit that's happened in the last few days. He says you're all free to go. He looks to Bogarth and asks if you need a hand up, as you're still just kind of circling the wagons on your horse.
Trust me, I've got it. This is my preferred means of travel.
Oh yes, I meant to do that.
Betcha I'm scary now, huh? Well, at that the guard just turns and just is shaking his head and just kind of waves you past him out the gate.
I really hope the path is gravelly.
I mean, it's just kind of muddy right now.
Hey, can I have like 1 minute before we
I'd
do
melt
any
the
more story
ground
stuff?
so it'd be smooth enough for my face anyways.
That's actually kind of funny. You're just making a trail of glass behind you.
Yeah.
Stealthy. What'd you need to do real quick, Nicole?
I was gonna say before any more story stuff, give me just a minute because my recording stopped and I wanted to make sure I got like most of.
All of this is story in very big air quotes.
Well, no,
Exposition.
the one that I just got 49 minutes, so I think I got most of it. I just don't I don't know where it stopped or like why. So 1 second.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. I'm gonna carry it. 1 second.
I didn't speak up because I'm here.
Is the blind man here?
We'll just assume he's gonna mute this time too.
Mute tough.
Selective Helen Keller.
Helen Keller.
He just kind of turns his disabilities on and off as he needs to.
I checked the recording and we have like I think it shut off like right after we talked about the bandits with water wings, so it wasn't missing much. And I took my hotkeys away because I think I fat fingered and hit the hotkey.
So it didn't get the guard conversation. Tough.
I got the part where it like no, I think I got that because
You're good to go.
it's dragging you around on the horse.
Yeah.
I didn't know how you got down there because at the time I got up to make tea, but I figured it out when I got back.
No,
He kind of
put
accidentally
myself
ran
down
his
there.
he ran his drink into his face aggressively.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I scared my horse. And then my horse punted me into the ground.
Okay, I'll cut up now.
And just slow walked his body around the wagon.
Red shift, blue shift. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the funniest part about like the guard doesn't even hear you talking about the book of the damned. He just hears book and he come back around, he just hears damn.
Yeah. It's like, would you consider
thinks-
contraband the book of
He just thinks you're cussing out books or something like that. I mean, you do have a drunk lady in the wagon. He probably thinks you're just another drunk on a horse.
I mean, who here is sober?
Technically me.
Hey, I was like, Terry actually didn't get drunk.
I was say the bard, disappointingly enough.
I meant in real life.
Oh.
Also, me.
Also in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, carrots. So y'all did make it out. We'll call it 12:31. You've got what, like another hour now, Nicole?
What time did I get drunk? Are you talking about the next day?
No, you're not even awake yet.
Okay, what time did I get drunk and pass out?
I think we figured about like 10, so I think about an hour.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, there he is.
There he is.
Discord's the worst.
No, Skype is
Weird
worse.
for me too. Skype's pretty bad.
No, it just like decides
you
to
guys
want to
get on
input
Ventrilo?
devices.
Yeah, I remember Vent.
I remember Vent. I meant
Mumble.
for
Teamspeak,
TeamSpeak, Mumble.
Mumble, that's a new one. No, wait, I did use that for Guild Wars.
Guild Wars
was like-
2. That was
Yeah, Guild
fun
Wars.
while it
2.
lasted.
Eh,
Not
I
long.
still have all my characters, but like, I think I like funneled all my good gear to my Necromancer.
Hey.
I've been enjoying my Necro PvP.
Necro PvP's fun, dude. Reaper is broken. You just beat
Yeah.
people down, dude. Dagger, Warhorn, fucking Axe, Focus? Should I know people that only did Dagger, Warhorn, and then Axe, Warhorn? But like, they'd suffer the CDR of the Warhorn. But I mean, like,
Oh yeah.
it'd be reliable CC all the time.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to load.
Yeah.
So as y'all are going out the gate, the guard does kind of just yell back, or not back at you, but yells from behind you. And does say to just be careful. You know, the usual bandits and stuff on the roads. Most of them aren't too active at night, but a few of the caravans that have come through and traveled in have mentioned something being just kind of out and about in the hills not far from the town.
It's a Sasquatch.
No attacks or anything like that, but just as kind of a, try not to die because it might be his problem.
You can't tell me when to die.
Bitch, I'll go out right now. Fall on your sword.
Roll over on it.
Can you hear me still?
Yep.
Okay.
You try to
Alright,
kill yourself, but then Die Hard activates, and you're just like, God damn it!
The captain, the guard is literally keeping you alive because he refuses to let you die.
Not on my watch. We'll just wait till you go home.
He'll be in combat fucking 1,000 miles
Yeah.
away from here. He just shows up and starts performing CPR.
As you said that, like, the fucking guard literally became Soldier 76. He's like, not on my watch. Fucking...
Both patched up.
He's gonna show up with a fucking med kit. They're fucking pouring iodine on you.
Iodine. It burns. That means it's working.
If it hurts, it means you're alive. But yeah, so y'all are leaving the town. Let me see here. How many of you are there? No, I gotta do 5 because Nicole's unconscious. Who is? This actually does kind of matter. Who is like leading the group? Like who's just at the front of the?
I'm assuming Smash Mouth because he said he has dark
Dark
vision.
vision. Sure, I'll take the lead.
Make a survival check for me.
But gonna be ugly. Oh, holy shit!
You crit.
That was lucky.
I think that's our first net 20 since we started this.
Yay.
On an untrained skill, hot damn.
It's okay. Sage just made some of the ones for us.
And that's why they call me the All-Star.
Somebody once
Told
told
me
him
though.
the world was gonna roll him. He ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
I technically rolled a 1 for him.
Yeah, I noticed. I was worried about that.
I hit the clicky button and it did that. So yeah, y'all are traveling, and obviously, I need to ask the questions. Are you traveling with any other sources of light? Or are you just kind of relying on the dark vision and Kunga's tremor sense?
I am sleeping in the wagon, so
You crawled in there
Lord
too?
take the wheel.
Can my eyebrows be on fire?
Because the image makes me giggle. Yes.
Sick.
I'm just
All you
picturing,
see is orange.
Hades.
All I see
Picturing
is
orange Hades from friggin' Hercules. Just
Where was Andrew, sir?
I just realized I forgot to actually mark it down, but I do have a lantern, and I'm in the back of the group.
Okay, so you're pulling like.
Yeah, like I'm basically trying to make sure that the horses are that are tied to the back of the cart.
Okay, so you're following loose. So we've got just so I've got in my head: Smash Mouth up front, Bogarth behind, horses wagon, Kunga, Mams, or Tomorbatar, Sage, and then you're behind the horses.
Yeah.
This matters and it's important, and I will forget by tomorrow. Well, for your survival, being up front and all that. Really just an uneventful night. You're not seeing or hearing anything. The trail is fairly clear. Besides there's some animals and stuff out, but nothing that's... You're not hearing anything that sounds aggressive towards you. Unless y'all are afraid of rabbits.
I don't know. I've seen Monty Python and ReZero.
Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to get my head. Phone go. I need to look something up. Sorry. I'm gone. Come on. Okay, that's 6. All right, we talked about you are traveling slower, so instead of like the 2 days, it's going to be we'll call it 4. We'll say you're traveling about half speed at night. And as it does start to get light outside, so it's about 6. So Sage is awake now, and you are horribly hungover. Like, you're awake and talking, but
Praying for death.
yeah, they do not have Tylenol and or coffee, so
No.
also, I was gonna. You realize you also wake up with a bucket on your head, right?
Why is it so dark? Guys, I think I went blind.
It's nighttime.
So you just hear her screaming that from the back of the wagon.
Calm down. It's nighttime.
Be even more ironic.
But I
Go
should.
to sleep. Go to sleep.
Ugh, my head hurts.
Yeah, that's what happens when you drink like crazy.
It echoes.
That's just a hangover. Go back to sleep.
And I like to imagine I still don't realize there's a bucket on my head because it's dark.
That's what I'm trying to convince you
Mhm,
of.
mhm. Do you need me? Is at all?
No, you can go back to sleep.
Oh, thank you. I'm going back to sleep.
So for your stuff though, I think your condition just goes to fatigued, and you drop the buff for all those negatives.
Okay. 1 second.
Are we setting up camp?
That's what I was going to say. I had forgotten to have Sage wake up. And as y'all are going, it's starting to get kind of light. In the distance, y'all are near the river, and like it's kind of down in a little valley. Not mountains or anything, but it's hilly. And it's starting to get light, and coming over the hill and looking down, you see the river, and there's a small. I always hate trying to think of the words. It's not a city, but it's not 3 fucking houses and a fire pit. But there's a little village on a small-ish island in the middle of the river.
So there's 4 houses and a campfire.
2 campfires.
Ooh, fancy.
Quaint little hamlet.
So yeah, y'all are now up at the top of the hill, and Smash Mouth, you see it first because since you're leading. There's the small town in the. I mean, I'm sure y'all can see it in your head, but like town.
Oh, wait, you said it's on an island in the river?
Yeah, and then like the river flows around it like that.
So is there a bridge?
Bridge?
Yeah, there's bridges. And then it's just like
I think I'm not being asked to swim.
Sage would die. And then y'all are like on the hill over here.
End up like 20 miles away from the village. What happened? Well, you fell into the ocean.
We're gonna really throw them off our trail, guys. Quick into the water. We take it to the ocean.
Are we gonna Oregon Trail this? Try to ford the river?
You died of dysentery.
I was about to say that. That's a big oof right there.
So yeah, it's just now starting to get light. I'm assuming all of you are looking at it toward the town at this point.
Except for Sage.
Yeah, Sage just kind of.
Looking at the inside of her bucket.
No, I'm asleep in my bucket.
Nope, I am not looking towards the town.
Everyone look in the opposite direction.
You might be looking in the direction of the town.
The vague direction, I guess.
You know what? You are now blinking from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Hey, blinking.
I've never seen that.
Oh, you need to
Aw.
watch it.
You
I
haven't-
know,
so good.
I love that
it's on my
movie.
list. It's actually on my list. I'm not just saying that.
Move it to the top.
Can wait. So it's a small village.
Yep.
Can I make a perception roll to see what kind of people are in this village?
Yeah, you can.
There we go.
What exactly are you looking for kind of people?
I'm looking for any paladins or any supposed guards that would have been akin to the ones we were just with.
Oh, okay. From the distance you're at, you can see people kind of moving around. There doesn't look to be any like official guards for the town or anything like that. There are. It's not even really like a gate. It's just kind of like there's a tower beside the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of like a watch post than. Like,
Yeah, like it's like a watchtower. They don't have like not like the gate or anything at the town y'all just left.
So I probably can't buy holy water.
From where you're at, you don't know that.
Is there like a church?
You don't see a building that is just like standing out as a place of worship. That makes sense.
Okay.
But again, y'all are still back up on the hill and stuff too. So
Okay.
So, what could I use my knowledge of religions to? I don't want to say deduce, but make a guess as to if they would have a shrine versus a chapel.
you would have to be like in town talking to people at that point.
Okay.
Can we go to
Okay.
town?
So I just wouldn't know.
Yeah, like not off the town because you don't know the town or anything.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
But like looking at it, everyone else can plainly see that there's no chapel, right?
Yeah, like there's no like building that
Okay.
is standing out as a.
Gotcha. Fuck is this road at?
Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to go into the town, you can. You do have.
Yeah, let's go make some friends.
You have the options. You can go into the town. You can try and skirt around it and just ford the river somewhere else.
Probably safer to go into town.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to look like we're being sketchy. Remember, our strength is that we're dumb.
Yeah.
Also running water on both sides of the town.
Yeah.
Y'all also do have to remember too, if Sage especially has to get sleep if she
Mhm.
wants to crush her fatigue. You do have to, well, except for Gunga because he's the magic man.
I'm special.
But you do have to get some kind of rest, or you also do wind up being fatigued and stuff going into the next day.
Okay, so we're in town now.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's just an addition to it. Though. Like, but yeah, y'all are in town. Like, it's not like you have to go to bed now, but if you just go,
Is there a priest?
That's
Maybe
your
we should
turn.
go to the local bar or inn and ask around.
Yeah, let's go to the local bar and then ask for a priest.
well, give me a second because I jumped ahead. Y'all are going to the town, and the guard up in the watchtower, guard in big air quotes, he yells down to you as you come up to the bridge, and it's just just a typical greeting, hello strangers, basically. Oh god, I don't have a name for town. I don't have a name for the town. I'm just going to come right out and say that one yet. I had one and I lost it. It's called Nowhere. Welcome to the town of Nowhere.
Is it the island of the head of a dead god?
No.
Not yet.
I was actually going to say that. Not as far as you know.
We can't see the head.
Yeah, he yells down just a regular greeting and asks what y'all are what brings you over to the town of nowhere?
Or spawn back to him. What is the name of this fine city? Now you gotta
It's
make it. Now you gotta make a goddamn name.
It's the town of nowhere.
Town of nowhere.
No. Oshita Bridge.
I understood that reference.
Sir Guard, I require the services of a priest if you do have one.
I gotta click a button. Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to close tabs out. I had way too much shit pop open. If you're looking for a priest, you'd want to head to the. I guess it'd still be a mayor of a town. It's just like the leader of it. You want to head over to the town center near the mayor's house and ask for Anson, Ancin.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
He's the priest of the town. He'll probably be over there. They might not be up yet though, so you might have to wait a little bit.
Sounds good. Thank you for your services.
He just kind of like nods at you. And then just kind of like addresses the party. If you're looking for the tavern, they'll be open and at least have breakfast or something available.
And it sounds like we have a place to wait.
Yes, my favorite breakfast or something.
Breakfast or something. And he, just kind of sketches out directions. It's a small place. Like it's basically a tavern. Okay, what we're going to be small. Oh God.
What'd you do?
Like we need the dock anymore anyways.
That's what happened. I moved the son of a bitch. I like my map though.
Like all the vampires are still.
I'm getting to it. Jesus, I kind of fucked up with my layers, okay? I can stay too. Why is the word ballista there?
Why wouldn't the word ballista be there?
Yeah, so, you've got town. Yeah, came in from this side. And it's quite literally like tavern. Mayor's house. You got like a few houses over this way. And like the stables. There's some more houses. Shut up, I like my drawing. Looks like a really stupid little man. So, the guard kind of
Reminds me
to
of
stuff.
Picasso.
And he does say that not everybody from around here lives in the town, so you'll probably see a few people coming and going as the day kind of picks up. They kind of like not in the tavern, but like in front of the tavern, they'll meet and sell. Oh Jesus, excuse me. Meet, sell, trade, all that good stuff. Okay, sorry, I was trying to grab all my details so I remembered them.
From Anson.
I'm gonna keep losing my
what-
tab.
Most of us are going towards the tavern.
Oh yeah, however y'all wanna.
Yeah.
All right.
I-
Well, I guess we go to the tavern. I order one drink, but then
Tonga's just
I
gonna be walking
go
around.
to the
Tonga
townhouse.
doesn't need any food.
Am I still asleep in the wagon?
Are you?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Probably not. Let's assume that I woke up and figured out there was a bucket on my head, so I pulled the bucket off and threw it on the ground. I don't care whose it is.
Can priests
And
can
I'm going
priests
to
also heal hangovers?
You know, I don't actually know. Let me see. If they can-
Because we could probably get two
That would be
birds with one
dispel
stone on
conditioner or
this
something.
one.
Hold on.
I don't know. I don't need to know what a fucking hangover is. I know what a hangover is.
Well, my character still needs the service of the priest, so I guess we'll find out if we can heal that too.
Oh, okay. I found something.
Okay, well, I'm going to stomp into the tavern. I'm going to probably roughly request a piece of bread from the whoever standing at behind the bar.
One second.
Fortitude check to keep it down.
No.
Are you
Don't-
drinking again?
No, I want a piece of bread.
Will she throw up the bread?
Anything else probably would make me throw up.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying
Actually, the bread would soak up the alcohol.
That's why I chose bread.
to.
Thinking about those hangovers giving me ulcer flashbacks.
Lesser restoration is a
Yes.
spell that can get rid of fatigue.
Do
Yep,
priests
okay.
have that?
Yeah, clerics do. Yeah, maybe.
It's a
Well, I guess we'll
level 2
find out
spell.
what the mayor has.
For clerics, it's a level 2 spell.
Yeah.
For paladins, it's level 1.
Oh, okay. I was looking at. Oh, you've got lesser restoration, restoration, and greater. That's what threw me off.
Yeah.
Look at you nerds and your spells.
Okay, real quick again. Nicole got bread. The tavern keeper just like that's 2 copper. A couple copper for a loaf of bread.
I'm gonna
Um,
throw down a silver just because I don't have copper.
So
Are
you
you
bought
wanting
everyone's
change?
food and drink.
or you just pay for everybody's bread. Everybody gets a
Yeah.
cup of water and some bread.
Whatever it'll pay for. Here you go. I don't feel like. Don't just keep the change. It's tip.
Just walks away holding her head.
No.
Holding her bread.
Mm-hmm.
Desmond, you said you wanted to order a drink.
Yes.
Okay. No hell. I'll say we'll just like it's just a single drink. We'll throw that under the silver. So
Okay.
it's not a strong one though. It's just like if you were
Yeah,
looking for alcohol,
I
it's
don't need a strong one.
Ale.
Just need one to quench the thirst.
just get the morning started.
Little hair of the dog.
A little bit of the
Okay, did that. The Morbitar, what you doing? We'll come back to you. Smash Mouth, what you doing? We'll just kind of run over what everybody's doing in town, and then we'll probably call it 'cause it's almost 11:30.
Yeah, I
Or
was
just say
gonna
real
say.
quick what everybody's doing.
Talk to the barkeep. See if there's any interesting news going around lately. Since we're from out of town.
Nothing really crazy's been going on. They just
Huh.
kind of they've messenger came through talking about an attack on the port town, but they haven't really had much going on. It's been fairly quiet over where they're at. Was that?
Priests and inquisitors are different. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
I guess we still need the priest.
Other than that, just
The priest can
figure
be
out
a
about
key.
setting up. Yeah.
Oh, is it a priest can do?
I'm looking for an inquisitor.
I feel like you won't find that on a small island town.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I want to find the priest to buy holy water for vampires, and silver. Any kind of silver that I can somehow blacksmith into my sword or something. Because I do know crafting.
I think there's actually something for that, but I'll have to look it.
Okay.
I think there's actually like a weapon thing you can do.
Because that'd be dope if I could make my bastard sword even more bastardly.
I think it's just like you can do a coating or something. I have to look it up.
Silver or something.
Yeah, it's like to get an actual
Rune
silver
forge.
weapon, you'd have to be hard crafted from silver. But I think there's some stuff
Yeah.
you can do with. I'll look all that mess up.
Okay.
Okay, Nicole's doing that. Smash
If
up
they're
did
high
that.
enough, if they're high enough level priests, they might be able to bless your weapon.
That could be useful. Well, will it overwrite my existing blessing? I
No
have
idea.
the blessed with +1. So
Oh,
And
that'd be a different because the +1 is like innate to the weapon.
I didn't realize I closed for 20.
No,
Yeah, other than that, I'd probably just look at setting up everybody with lodging and like provisions for the rest period, and making sure to pay and convince the innkeep that we were never here.
Not enough room for everybody to have their own, but
There
we
we
can
go.
kind of pack in
Everyone needs
three
rest.
to 2 room.
Yeah.
There's
Congo
beds.
Congo doesn't need a room.
Yeah.
I'll sleep outside.
Are we trusting him anywhere near the where we can't keep an eye on him?
You're
We'll
not gonna
burn
be able to stop me eventually.
we'll burn that bridge when we get to that one.
has anybody actually told Terry about the fight?
I did. I don't know if y'all did.
We
Did have kind of a drunk lady, unless it's one of those like, yeah, they just explain what happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
we had a little wrath.
Probably something we'll explain to him while we're getting food and drink before we all take a nap,
Yeah.
so nobody wakes up being cranky pants.
We don't let that person hear the thing.
Is there a mechanic for like if you don't sleep in a bedroll or something, then you get fatigued?
Oh, you don't get well rest.
I'm not sure because I think like
There, I know that there is a mechanic where like you don't get a normal restful sleep if you're still wearing your armor.
yeah.
Okay, but there's not one where it's like
Feels good to never wear armor.
same. I have a robe. I have a very special bathrobe.
Yeah, even
Wait,
like the next
does
day you're
light-
exhausted if you're in.
Does light armor count as armor?
I don't think it does for that
Mm,
actually.
No,
I was gonna say I think that's
I think
only
it's medium and
for
heavy.
medium
Yeah.
heavy. Yeah,
yeah.
because I'm
Okay.
running leather armor myself, and I don't think that affects it.
Yeah, I think like medium. I think you might be you're fatigued. I think if you're sleeping heavy, you're actually full exhausted.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
I'll have to dig stuff up. Basically, since it is 11:30, everybody think about what you're doing. Getting into town.
I'm
Conga goes
gonna
to
help look for a
the-
priest.
Conga
Okay.
goes to the
Alright,
side of
me
the
and Mams will go look for a priest, and I've spotted a place by the front bridge that I'm going to just post up and knock the fuck out next to the guard post. That way, if any shit hits the fan, I can wake up to their noise.
That actually makes
But-
a lot of sense.
Yeah. But also, we're
oh,
looking
yeah.
for a priest, so
Hmm.
Yeah,
And that's-
that's,
well,
maybe
that's
where
for
I've
next
noted
week.
the rest. Yeah. Okay.
We'll jump on that one. We got it down.
Conga is going to go to the side of the island where the rivers rejoin.
Okay.
Find
So
a
the south
nice
part.
little rock and meditate on it.
Okay.
And get my 2 hours of sleep there, but also meditate.
I guess this is everybody wanting to do their like sleep for the day, like this morning, and then pick up in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I was planning on trying to have a little bit more of an in-depth conversation with the tavern keep.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's
Well, he can also get his rest later, so we can all leave out around dark anyway and take shifts.
Well, technically, we don't need to take shifts if we've got guards, and it's during the day. They're gonna be awake.
you hope.
Well, they're either gonna be awake, because they're gonna be alive long enough to scream as I wake up.
I don't know. I saw what that one chick did to the guard captain.
Yeah, but we were all awake. Like,
Who was he?
yeah, no, the guard captain probably gurgled and died silently. The four people next to him were probably like, holy shit, ah! Rip this hog out, dude! And then it became
Fucking
3,
metal.
because she just moved on to the next. And then 2. And then 1 lone scream.
Why do I smell pee?
It's because he pissed himself while I ripped his heart out.
I mean, it happens, you know.
This fucking lady Demetrisk ripped my heart out. Woo!
Yeah, for the longer stuff, though, we'll pick that up.
Until she turns into the spoiler.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll pick up the longer stuff on
Yeah.
for next week, though, just because daytime.
I turned the game off. After I stabbed her, it was over.